today I'm going to be doing another video of touring all of Toca Boca's worlds. So today I'm going to be doing Omelet Island and OK Street. Last video I did Busy Plaza, so if you want to watch that video, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so we're going to go into OK Street, which is this world. So I have everything here besides, I think, only this little I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like a pet shop or something, but I pretty much have everything, so I'm gonna be going into everything and showing what's in it. So first I'm gonna start with OK Street High School. I didn't buy this. I know that this used to, like, you had to pay for this, but I think they gave it for free now, so I have it. So let's go into it. I haven't actually seen what's in this since it's new to me, so let's just go to the first floor. Okay, so here we are. So I'm gonna start off with this side. So over here we have I guess like a bench area, like an outside eating area. I'm not sure what it could be. So I'm guessing over here is the art room because of that sign up there. So we have a cork board, a water bottle refill center, and then a couple of lockers. So let's see what's in it. Okay, so I'm already seeing a lot of cute stuff. Like, this whole locker is super cute. Like that brush, that lipstick, and these little like gems. Let's see what this has. Okay, I don't know what that is, but... And then on the second locker, we have some chips and some snacks. And then here, I guess this is probably the one you could like decorate yourself. So we have this little like shirt there. And then after, we just have another locker, which this one's super cute as well. I really like this phone. It's like kind of cool, but that's for the lockers. So now to the art room, which looks super cool. So over here we have canvases and then some paints up there, which can you actually use? I'm not sure, but we got some paintbrushes, and then what is this? I guess paper towels. That's pretty cool. The table, and then some more brushes and some other tools, and then this little like paint palette. I really like this area. I'm starting to like this little area. I've never seen it before, so I'm very like surprised with everything. But let's go to the other side of this. Here we have some more lockers. Let's see what's in it. So on this side we have these little like record player type of, not record player, like tapes. And then we have this really cute notebook, this camera right over here, and then an outfit. I guess it's like a gym outfit. And then over here we have this really cute water bottle. I might take that. That's something you could take for your home. A toothbrush, a little mirror, which is also super cute. I've never seen this type of hand sanitizer that's not like squirting. It's like the closed lid. A cute notebook, which I will also be taking. Some glasses, which look super cute. Maybe not for my character, but maybe for like a little girl or something. Some more notebooks, and then on this side, looks really cute. This is definitely more like my style. So we have this cute little notebook, this water bottle, this brush, which I'll definitely be taking, and then some more like makeup. This is some blush, and then here's some like gold. Oh, and then that's actually kind of cool. I've never seen that Toca Boca before. That's pretty cool. I really like this so far. Now let's move on to a classroom. So we have a flip phone over here, and this is probably like a science room, I'm pretty sure. And this is like the projector, which is honestly pretty cool. And I think, yep, you could draw on it. It's like the one in the bank. Let's write something. That's very cute. So now to erase it, you just go like that, and it's super cool. And this plant here you could take, and it could be for your home. And I can't put it back anymore. Okay, there. Now let's move on to the second floor of the high school. So here we have on this side some like another water bottle refill and some more lockers. So let's see what's in it. Okay, so this one is, we have some skateboards, a water bottle, a little outfit, and then this poster. Let's see what it is. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then this one is empty, so you could like personalize it for yourself. And then some random like another notebook, some drawings, and yeah. And then here's a girl's bathroom. So it's all pink. It's kind of cute. And then here you can wash your hands. Some like paper to like dry up your hands. Some hand sanitizer or like soap, and then the sinks. And then a little bench out there. Now let's move on to the other side, which this is, I guess, a basketball court, like the PE room. Some benches. Okay, and then here we have, I guess, we have like merch, not merch, like the stuff you can use in your roleplay. So we have a table. That's actually pretty cool. Some chairs. Some cheerleading stuff, some drinks. Okay, here's some outfits. So we have this really pretty dress, this other dress, this dress, and then here are some outfits for like boys. And then this is a really cute dress. I'm gonna try it on. And that's all for this little thing here. Then we got some basketball. And then here, oh, you could like decorate it to like be whatever you want. So either like a disco room, a basketball court, which I wonder if it actually, let's see. Okay, you gotta put it, but you could like actually get the basketball into the hoop. And then it could be nothing. This is super cool. So now let's move on to the third floor. Here we are at the third floor. So I'm gonna start off with this side. So we have a cleaning room with this little cleaning outfit. I guess this is like a club room. I'm not sure what this could be, but we have some papers, a little laptop, and some like not toilet rolls, like paper rolls. And then here we have the lunchroom. So we have some yummy foods here, a dish that you could take if you like it. And then we have some lunch tables over there, and then here a little like outside eating area. So here is probably a principal's office or some type of office, but these stuff here are super cute. Like this plant, this one, this little like tree thing. This is kind of cute for like maybe a boys room. This, and then the chair you cannot take, but that would be really cute if Toca Boca put that into the building area. Here is probably the principal's office. So it's super cute. Like I like how she decorated it. So we have these plants, some like stuff here for like sick people, and then this cute plant, this little dog, and then you could take all these plants here for your home. And yeah, I really like this high school. If it wasn't like, if Toca Boca didn't give this for free, I would definitely buy this with my own money because it's super cute. It has so much role plays and like so many cute stuff you could take. I would definitely rate this like a 9 out of 10. Anyways, let's move on to the next location. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is this apartment right here. I don't know the name of it, but I'll put it up on the screen. So let's go to the first floor. Here we are on the first floor of this apartment building. So let's start off with this side. Okay, so here you could take a lot of stuff for role plays. So I'll be saying like what you could take for your home. So here we have some food, some salt and peppers, and then this little coffee maker, which you're going to take this part. You can't take like the other part of it. this really cute pillow, this laptop, these plants, these little vases, and then there's some more back here, like this little golden thing, and then this cactus. Then we have the bed, and then here we have a cabinet, this little apple like sign, another cactus over here, some candles, another pillows, and then the bathroom. I kind of like how this is decorated. It's not completely my style, but I feel like for this it looks really good. Now let's move on to the other side. Here there's some like pink and beige towels, this little laundry thing, like laundry cleaner, some toothbrush and toothpaste, and then okay, that's to flush the toilet. And then down there's only toilet rolls. Then here we have a bunk bed, which is super cute, and this painting that I've been looking for, so I'm gonna take that with me since I've been looking for it for a while. Some more plants, some marbles, this world, and some little toys. Then we have some cute dishes that I think have little stars on them. There's nothing in the cabinet. This really cute vase with that little flower. There's some food there. And then here is where you can find all the plants. So this cute plant, these, and this one that's definitely my favorite, so I'll take that as well. Okay, and then this cute outfit that you could find here in the apartment building, and some more little paintings you could take with you. And then this outfit as well, and then here they have like a little garden, and you could actually go up the stairs, and you can go to the second floor through there, but we're gonna go to the second floor right now. And I forgot to mention this cute little dog, super cute. Now let's move on to the second floor. Here we are on the second floor. So let's start off with this side, since this side is the one you could like personalize yourself. So here we have the sink. This isn't decorated since you could like add your own stuff into it, but I might be making a video of decorating this apartment building, so stay tuned for that. Some bunk beds. Here's the kitchen, which I really like this little kitchen. And then we have this over here. Some of that. Then we have that fridge over there. This is definitely more my style because it has a lot of pink into it and some like lighter colors. But we have these frames that you could like take with you. And then we have this cute little outside area. I'll be doing a video of decorating this apartment, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's move on to the other side of this building. Okay, so this is super cute. It's like a gamer room, like apartment. So she has some food down there. There's nothing in there. You can take this really cute pot, some cute little utensils. This is her like bedroom, so you have some pillows you could take with you, this cute little chair that she's sitting on. You could also take this, and then her computer, and this. You can't do much, oh, but you can turn it on and off. And then here are some outfits. So this cute little sweater, this swimsuit, and then these little bunny ears that match this outfit. And then also the pillow that I was on, and then the Robot Cafe drink, this little lamp, and then some more cute plants up there with the little Polaroid of a cat. And then here we have this little like game that you could actually play, because you can move it to like each. It's kind of tiny, but it's cute. And then here is her bathroom. Then there's her little cat, so if you like it, you could also take this with you. Some more plants and a candle. Anyways, that's all for this apartment. I would definitely rate this like a 7 out of 10. There's like a lot of cute stuff you could take for your home, and like cute role plays you could do here. So I will definitely rate this a 7 out of 10. So the next one I'm going to be doing is Robo Cafe. So let's go into it. Here we are at Robo Cafe. So on this side we have some seating area. This is a little robot that you just put your plate there and it will go, like, put it over here. This robot character, and then all these yummy foods that come through the conveyor belt. So here, okay, you take out the heart and then it turns everything off, but there's different things you go get and like stuff you could like the menu kind of. And then here you could like go faster, even more faster, or like slow and then pause it, and like you could kind of do whatever. Here, okay, just another menu thing. And then here's where you could get the food. So I'm gonna click, let's get strawberry. It's gonna make it right there. And then here is our strawberry milkshake. So let's eat it. And then after, you could have this container for your role plays. And then we have some syrup. And then I think, and then right here is a code for unlocking a new world, but I will be doing that in another video of all the tricks in each world. So stay tuned for that if you want another little like secret. But yeah, I do really like this world. I would probably rate this a 7 out of 10 as well, because there's a lot of role plays you could do here. Like, I used to do plenty of role plays in this world, but I don't use it like very often. But there is some cute food here. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the other part of this location. So the next part I'm going to be rating is Activity House. So this is one of my favorite things in Toca Boca. So yeah, let me first go to this floor 0. Here we are at the Activity House. So on this side we have a skateboarding rink. So I'm pretty sure, okay, yeah, you could go on the skateboard and you could like do some tricks. I think here you actually go, like, it does it for you, but then on the rest of them you kind of just gotta do it yourself, but it's still cool. And then we have a scooter, which you could also ride on it as well, which you could also, all of these stuff you could take for your house. So yeah. Then we have some gaming like consoles, and then here we have some like trumpets, or I don't know, some instruments, some drums, and yeah. Here we have a GoPro, which you could take for vlogging in your role plays. Here we have this character, some hats up there, and then here is a change of clothes. And then here we have a like food area. So we have some salads and some sandwiches. And then this cute little dog, which I actually might take that for my dog in my Toca Boca house. And then we have a portable toilet, and that's all for the first floor. So now let's move on to the first floor. / second floor. I don't know, because yeah, but anyways, let's just go to the next floor. Anyways, here we are on the first floor, which is my favorite floor because of this little drawing area. So here is where I did the roleplay of Vlogmas Day 3 or 2, I think, that I did like painting a drawing. So here's where I did it. So it's still here, but you could draw here. You have all these colors, so you could make anything you want. And yeah, I really like this because you could take these after for your home. So I'm just gonna draw something real quick. I'll just draw this, and then I don't know, I'm gonna do something random. I don't know, whatever. And then here you get to pick out your own like frame you want. So I'm just gonna pick this pink one. Then you click that red button, and then it's right there. This is my favorite part of this location. And then we have some spray paints. You can't use these on the drawings, but you could pretend you are. Here we have this locker so you could change your clothes when painting, and then some mugs, this little fish bowl, and then some plants that you could take for your home, and some candles as well. Let's move on to the other side. And here is where you get to display your drawings. So I didn't realize, but this is still here. So you could just display, you could display like a couple of them, like you could display like 32 of them. I don't know if all at once, but you could do it. And yeah, let's move on to the second/third floor. Here we are at the second floor. So we have this vending machine, and then here is where you could get some outfits. So there's these like white and black sweat sets that they're like kind of cropped. I'll put a picture on the screen, but here's where you find them. I already took them, so they're not here anymore, but this is where you find them. We have this disco room, or like dance room, that I think you could dance. I'm not sure. Like, I think there was a trick they could dance, but I'm not sure if that was true. And then we have the locker room. So what is there here? So we have this little outfit, this yellow phone, some gum, this little dress, an iPad, a phone, hair dryer, and then some like what's that called, dry shampoo, this little comb. And then here we have like this thing, some glasses, and then a wallet. We have a mirror, and then here is the bathroom, which a little newspaper and a little candle, and then here's the shower side of it. Now let's move on to the third floor. Here we are at the third floor. So on this side is the basketball/soccer like center. So you could actually, it's the same thing as like the high school that we just saw, but you could actually throw it in. And then I don't know if you can't throw in the soccer ball, but yeah. Here, let's see what there is in the cabinet. So we have some merch, some green merch, green or like teal merch, and then some cheerleading outfits. Oh, and then we have some like other red merch as well. And then we have the like some masks, hockey sticks, basketball, and then some like cheerleading pom-poms. And here is pretty good for like a role play, maybe like as being a cheerleader or something. And then on this side, which actually I completely forgot about this side, but this is like a spray painting room, which I'm not gonna ruin this drawing, but actually I will. You could spray paint, and I kind of ruined it, but I could just paint black. But this is super cool. You cannot like print out this like painting, but there's so much more colors, which I wish the other side had more colors you could choose from, maybe like a color wheel that they had, but there's so many cute colors here. And then on this side we just have a little bedroom. So this is probably like I don't know if it's like not like a hotel, but like some type of like dorm room maybe. So we have some beds, a little laptop, some magazines, and then some cute candles. And then here is a balcony. And yeah, that's all for this location. I really like this. Like, there's so much role plays you could do here, and my favorite part of this is the activity house, because I mean, not the activity house, the first floor, just because the drawing, you can like take your own drawings to your home and all that. So yeah, let's move on to the next location on OK Street. The next thing I'm going to be doing here is OK Junkyard. So let's go into it. Okay, so here is the entrance. So this could go up and down. Then we have this coffee, this little bed. So this world is basically like a crumpet junkyard, because you can find so many crumpets here, so many crumpet like accessories. You'll see it's like little doll houses. So yeah, let's just go into it. So for example, this is a little dollhouse, which you use these little crumpets that you find around Toca Boca and these little houses for as like little like like dollhouses for little girls' rooms. But there's one. Here's another one, and here's one crumpet. I know I can't close it. Okay. Back here we have another little like ice cream thing. I don't know. You could take this, and this is like a little hat. Another crumpet thing. This cute little dog. Then here you can find a teacher crumpet. Here's this, and here's another little crumpet house, and then this little iPad. And then this is probably a little trick for to finding crumpets, but I won't be doing the tricks in this video. I'll do that in another video of all the crumpet tricks. Here we have some recycling bins. So here we have like a little fish, some random trash, and then a little toolbox here, which is probably another code for the crumpets. We have this little lamp, which it's like kind of like cute, but not for like, it's like it has to be a certain style house for it to be cute. But if you've been looking for it, there it is. Then we have a workout crumpet. This little broken like teapot thing. Another crumpet with his little bathtub, and then a crumpet like art room. Another crumpet there. And then here is a bed for the crumpet, and then here, this is a really cute pigeon. And then here we have, oh, this is the strawberry crumpet. This is so cute. I'm actually gonna take this because I want to use that for the little girl's bedroom. I should have brought a box with me to get all this stuff. But anyways, here we found another little hidden secret there. Here you could grow also some strawberries. And then here's probably the thing for the crumpet. Yeah, I don't really know it, but I'll do that in the crumpets video. Here's some really cute plants. And then this little like wind thing. And then here we have a pizza crumpet, and this is really, really cute. You can also take these like little pizzas for your house. And yeah, that's all for the crumpet. That's all for OK Junkyard. I do like this for finding crumpets. I feel like that's really fun to do. But I would probably rate it a 5 out of 10. There's not really much that I could do here, but I do like what roleplays you could do, because you could do like finding roleplay crumpet video or anything like that. But let's move on to the next location. The next location I'm going to be doing is the arcade. So let's go into it. Here we are at the arcade. I do a lot of roleplays in here. I used to do a lot, but I'll be doing more in here. So we have this basketball thing that actually works. Like if you press play, it actually, you can do it. And yeah, we have this dance not table, like the dance floor, some games. This one that actually works, and it actually works like when you do it, so that's pretty cool. And then here's where you could get your tokens for the games. Here is a not hockey table, I forgot what this is called, but this type of table. Here we have a toilet room, and then here we have where you could get some sloths. So for example, this one, that one's pretty cute. I'll be doing another video, probably a short, of like going into these and like showing all the ones you could get in each world, so stay tuned for that short. And then we have a VR headset area. You can't see what they're playing, but you can pretend. And then we have this little food court, which you have some change of clothes, some little like tools, and then some food, some like Cheetos, some chips, some like burgers, and some sodas. And then here we have a little like rest area, and you can still play games here. You just kind of like, you have different like CDs here of games that you can play. So I'm gonna just put this one. and you can like pretend you're playing cars, which I think is super cool. So that's it for the arcade. I would rate this like a 5 out of 10 as well. There's a lot of role plays you could do here, but there's not too much you could take for your home. But I do like the role plays you could do here, so I probably rate it like a 7. But anyways, that's all for this. So now let's move on to the last location on OK Street. So the last location is the Central Station, which this is a like train station. So I think this has like 3 floors or 2 floors. So let's go to the bottom floor where the train is. Here we are. This is definitely one of my favorite locations on OK Street, but on this side I think it's like probably another like hidden room, but I don't really know if that's true. Then we have this little cart to load up your luggages. We have this little luggage, and then here you could change like what world you're going into. So you could go to Bob City, which is a free world, Busy Plaza, which I already rated, Morning Meadows, which I think it's like next to Pom Pom Peaks, I'm not sure, but we got Biscuit Town, OK Street, Tip Top Tops, Lettuce Lands, Creator Campus, Omelet Islands, and like all of these that I would obviously be doing a like video on all those worlds, so stay tuned. But anyways, here is the train. So let's say we're going to OK Street because we're gonna, or actually no, we're gonna go to Omelet Islands because we're done with OK Street. So here, this opens up, this one closes. You could put it red or green, like if it's someone's in it. Then here we have the train. You could, this little luggage, which you got some dragon fruit, which is pretty cool. I've never seen that, I don't think. We have a sleeping bag, another cute little luggage. We could use like this outfit and the same outfit that we saw in the other like apartment building. So open this up to go in it. A little room if you get tired, and then some hair stuff, and then some poop. And then here is where the person drives, like the train driver, I guess. So you could actually, can't like move. Oh yeah, okay, so you actually could move. Like the train isn't moving, but it's like the background moving, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you could go to like, you could go faster, you could stop, you could keep on, like you could do whatever. And I really like that. And here's a compass, so I'm pretty sure there's probably a compass somewhere hidden in this world, like in this location. So yeah, so that's all for the first floor. So we're gonna go to the second floor because that's where all the good stuff are. So let's go. Here we are on the first floor. So here is where you can get your train ticket, right over here. You print it out and it's super cool. And then here we have some characters. So we got like this little guitar, this little speaker, and then here you could change like the little like times of like when each thing is gonna like leave and whatever. This really cute pigeon, this guitar, another beige pigeon, and then here you could actually take photos, which I completely forgot about. And we have this little outfit that you can take, but let's take a photo. So you could change the filter if you want to have like foreground, black and white. I'm gonna put it black and white, and I'm gonna smile. Let me just get this okay. And there we are, super cute. I don't know if you could do this like everyone in it. Let's just like put some random people. Okay, you could. So if you want to do some with other, like your family members in Toca Boca, you could do that. Okay, and then here we have the food court, which here's where you can find so many different foods. So I used to do a lot of role plays in here as well, but I'll definitely be doing more newer ones. So we have some Coca-Cola, some different type of sandwiches, some milkshakes, some like juice or like teas, some posters that you can change out this one. So like if your new thing is this, you can put that, but I'll leave it to the one that it's at right now. And then we have some donut boxes that I can actually put the donuts in. And then what else we got? Oh, you could take this if you wanted to, and you could close down the shop. Then here we have some pretty flowers, which I also forgot about. There's so many like different stuff in Toca Boca I forgot about because I haven't played in so long. We have these pretty flowers. These they could find in the in Busy Plaza's mall. These you could find in Creator Building. Some cards that you could take. And then here's like a hidden room, but you could just, it's like a little like restroom. So we have some drinks, and then this little cat, this plant. Up here we have some glasses that are broken, but you can still take it. Some little things, some cards, and yeah. And then here, let me see. Okay, yeah, there's just some foods here. We just put everything organized. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's all for this floor. Let me just double check. Yeah. Anyways, here is everything for OK Street. So my favorite things, like my top 3, were definitely the OK Street High, Activity House, and then this, because those are my favorite things. But my top 1 definitely has to be the high school. So now we're all done with OK Street, so let's move on to Omelet Islands. So let's move on to Omelet Islands, which is right over here. So here I'm pretty sure I have everything. Yeah, so I have everything here, so I'm gonna be showing everything. And yeah, let's first start off with this. I forgot the name, but I'll put it on the screen. Here we are to this. So this is kind of like a activity thing. So let's just go on this side. We first have this little like boardwalk kind of thing. Here we could grow some tomatoes. We have a little fan, which is honestly really cute. I'm also gonna take that with me. And then we have this little lizard that kind of looks like the one in Rapunzel. Up here we have a little toilet area, which you could get up there by going up there, and you could go back down. And then we have this little chair that you could get. And then we have some tools here. We have this character, like a little shower, and this cute pink towel. Going up this, and you could get some honey, this cute little bee, some more plants you could like grow. And then here you could get this little Polaroid camera, which let's see what photo it takes. Okay, it just takes a photo of something similar to that, so I'm just gonna throw it away. And then here we have some like outdoor stuff that you need when you're outdoors. Let's go up here, which actually, let's just go up the zip line. You could actually go on this. So I'm gonna put my helmet, and let's go. That's super cool. I'm gonna put that there. But let's go down. So we have this cute koala, and some mango. Well, this is dragon fruit. And then this is mango. Some avocados, and then you go up here, and you could be on this little like thing, so you could like look out to the nature. And then we have some sleeping bags right here. So this one, which, how do I take it off? Okay. And then this cute little green one, this luggage with some spoons, and then some outfits that I cannot take out, but they're there, and some bananas up there, which looks super cool. Anyways, that's all for this location. I would definitely rate this probably like a 8 out of 10. It's so many like role plays you could do here, and that little zip line is also super cool. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of Omelet Island. So we're gonna go into this hotel room, so let's go into it. Here we are. So you could go into this car, which you can't actually like drive it, but you could pretend you're driving it. And my Apple Pencil died, so I'm gonna have to use my finger for the rest of this. But here we have some luggages. So we have this little work outfit, this pretty dress, and then some dog food and a little book. Then we have the keys to the hotel rooms, and then the check-in, and then this little dish that you could take, this cute plant up there. And then here is the like, what's it called, like gift shop. So here there's like this shirt, these like beach bags, some swimsuits, some more swimsuits, which this one's actually kind of cute. Some sunscreen, you could get 10 SPF, 30 or 50, some toothbrushes, and then this little like coral thing that I'm actually gonna take. So I'm gonna take it in this, since there's a lot I'm gonna be taking here. this little frog clock, and then yeah, and then here we have like the breakfast area. So there's so many stuff here. Like there's some like chicken, some eggs and sausage, spaghettis, corn, like meat, and some other foods there. Some jam here, this coffee maker, some more of these little teapots, and then here you could like look out to the beach. And yeah, so let's move on to one of the rooms in the hotel. Here we are to the first bedroom. So we have this little like check-in guy and some towels, and then this cute purple vacuum. And then here's where you can find this purse that I have right over here. This is where you can find it. It's right here, I'm pretty sure. If it's not on this floor, it's on one of the other two, but you can find it in this hotel area. But I'm gonna take it back with me since I use it. Then we have this robe, this little shower cap. We have a closet, a little fridge, and then this really cute camera, which it took a photo of Rita. And then this alarm clock, which I'll be taking because I've been looking for it. And is it not? Hello? Hold on. Okay, well, I guess I cannot take it. So I don't know where I'm gonna put it, I guess. Okay, I guess for now, I don't really care. So we got this little laptop, and then yeah, I think that's all. Oh, you could also shut the curtain. And yeah. Okay, so there's nothing else for this floor. I guess each floor has like the rooms, so let's move on to the second floor. Here we are on the second bedroom. So here we have this area, this little balcony. This one's definitely a lot bigger, I feel like. Another bathroom, another bedroom, and then I guess the bigger bedroom. Here's another one of those clocks, and then a cute plant, something for the baby, and then yeah, and then this camera. Let's see what photo it takes out. And I guess it does not take out any, but it's still really cute. So now let's move on to the third floor / the last bedroom. Here we are on the last bedroom. So here it's this really cute luggage, which I probably be taking. You know, this like cheetah outfit, kind of ugly, but and I think here is where you actually find the purse. It's either on the first floor or this floor, but it's somewhere in this house. This robe, a kid's bedroom, a little living room, and then the big suite, like the master bedroom kind of. Another one of those alarm clocks, and this little like coral thing, and then the baby, and then the balcony. Anyways, that's all for the hotel room. I do like this, but there's like another one that it's in the building creator area in Toca Boca, and that one is a lot cuter. It's a 5-star hotel, which I will be rating in my next rating ready to play homes in Toca Boca, because that one is so much cuter. But for this one, I do like it's kind of like a beach style, so I'd rate this probably a 7 out of 10 because there's a lot of cute items you could take, but the hotel itself is kind of old. But anyways, let's just move on to the next location. So next I'm gonna be doing the airport. Here we are at the airport. So we have some taxis, an ATM, a passport, and the boarding passes. We have some luggages that there's some cute outfits in some of them. And then we have here another one of those things that like the arrivals, the departures, and all that. We have this scanning thing, which you actually, I think you could actually like see what's in it. Actually, you cannot. Oh, I just threw it away. Okay. Then I don't know. I thought you could, but I guess not. You could take this little like setting spray here to see where you have like an x-ray. Here, there's a golden gem. Here we have the waiting room. We have a crumpet. So there's a crumpet. And then we have some, like, you could get some milk, which I will be throwing away because, yeah. And then we have the boarding room. So here's the airplane. So you can sit anywhere. And then up here, we have nothing. So I guess they had nothing in it. We have like the little food cart for the guest. And then here we have the cabin. So you cannot drive it, like doesn't move, but it's still pretty cool for role plays, like maybe acting as like a pilot or something. Anyways, that's all for the airport. I do like this. This is the only airport you have in Toca Boca, so I do like it for role plays, like when you're like leaving for a trip or something. But I would rate this a 7 out of 10 just because it's just like kind of cool, like this whole setup. But yeah, so let's move on to the next location. So next we're gonna move on to the beach. So I'm pretty sure that the beach that where the little crab is connects with the little like this area right here with the little like cave. Like those two came together. So let's just move to the beach side of it. So here we are at the beach. So this side could like lead up to the hotel, which you can't go over there, but like you could pretend you are, and then the beach. So we have the shower to like rinse off the sand. We have an ice cream stand, which is super cool. I actually think I used to do role plays in here. Some shells, and then some like areas like tan or whatever. A cooler, some like water things. This is super cute. I don't know if it's like a beach like thing, like a beach bag or something, but super cute. Sand castle. And then here is the dock, but you could actually go pretty far in the beach. Like there's some cute like fishes. There's this little thing, which it's probably a trick, I'm not sure. And then we have this treasure, which I will be doing in another video of all the tricks. And then we have this little like thing, this like, what's it called, like life thing? I'm not sure, but it's something. Wait, that's kind of cool. When it gets on land, it like closes up. This beach part is super cute. I do like it because you could like do role plays here, like going to the beach or something and all that. So let's move on to the cave part of this location. So this is super cool. So we have some cute like outfits here. We got this little like wedding dress and some headbands, and then some like storage, which I'll be taking this box because my characters are holding so much stuff. So let's just put everything here. Okay, oh, the clock, the famous clock. I don't know how you could take this clock then. Whatever. And I guess that's all. I thought it went more far, but this part came with the beach, so I definitely wouldn't have bought this, like, if it came separately because there's not much here. But yeah. So let's move on to the next part of this world. So next we're gonna move on to this area. I don't remember what's in here, so let's just see what there is. Okay, so now I remembered. So this is like a little gift shop and like food area. So we have these cute little sunglasses, this dog bed, some plants, we got another camera, some rings, and then here you can actually put the thing and it will like wrap it up for you. Some juices, and then here you could actually like go behind and like pretend you're something, you know. That's actually pretty cool. I wish there was like an area you could like take a photo and like it would print it out for you. Here you can look out to the ocean. Here I think there's like a trick. I don't know what the trick is, but I feel like, oh, it might have been connected with the other thing, like with the little thing over there by the beach. I don't know, but either way, there's like something here hidden, I'm pretty sure. And then we have this little hot dog / ice cream cart, and then here's where you can eat your hot dog and ice cream. Anyways, that's all for this. I don't remember the name of this. I'm pretty sure this is something that came with the mega pack that I bought a couple years ago, because I don't think I would have bought this like separately. So I would rate this probably like a 4 out of 10. There's not much here, but I only have it because it probably came with the mega pack that I bought in like 2021. But yeah, so let's move on to the last location I think in this world. Okay, so the last thing here is this amusement park. So let's move to this part where the little cloud is. Anyways, this I remember was like one of my favorite locations. So let's see what there is. So here's the entrance. We got a little like bank, like an ATM. And then here, I used to do a lot of role plays. So we have some like merch. We got the tickets. I think these are tickets. I don't know. I can't tell, but I feel like they're either tickets or like little foods. But yeah. And then here is where you get to like take a photo with this little guy. We have a ride, which these rides are super cool. I think it's a ride. Oh, never mind. That was an elevator. So let me just go back to the second floor or the first floor. Okay, so here we have the little like food area. So we got a little toilet, some little like cloud things. Oh, this you can make cotton candy. That's super cute. And then you can make like slushies, which is on this side. Super cute. And then here we have a ride. So, well, not a ride. It's like a little like thing. So you just try to like boom, 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 boom. Whoever makes the balloon first, and then that's whoever gets the prize. And then here's a ride. So we're gonna go on this one, and you could. Well, first you gotta do the height, but I'm tall. And then you could start it. You could put it real fast. Which look how cute the characters are. Like they put their hands, and then you could go like real slow or real fast. So that's really cute. I really like that like animation, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, all of the wheels do the same thing. I think you could take a photo. I don't know, maybe it's another ride you could take a photo, but that's super cute. So let's move on to the next floor. So here we are. We have this claw machine, which let's try to grab one. And I grabbed one. That's so cool. I'm gonna put it back though, so I don't lose it. And here's another ride. Let's go on this one. And we got some like hidden stuff there. But let's start it. You can go super fast or super slow. But that's super cute of that little animation they do. Then here we have this little play area for the little kids. And here is where we have one of the bigger roller coasters here. So I'm gonna get on this one quickly, and it goes all the way there, and then it goes there, and that's really cool. I'm gonna stop it. Or you go like real slow. So yeah, I really like that little area. But let's move to the last and final floor. So here we are. So here is the one that you can take the photos on. So I'm just gonna go on it. So normal speed, it takes a photo for you, I think. Yeah, it takes a photo for you, which is really cute. But let's go super fast. Yeah, okay. I don't know how the photos work because like it's just showing me like that. But I guess when you get on the ride first, it does it for you. And then here we have this cosmic dogs like hot dog cart, which here is a crumpet. Super cute. And then we got this roller coaster, which this one's actually pretty big, so I'm gonna start it. And it goes slowly. And then I think at the drop is when it takes, yeah, the drop takes the photo. And then you get to print out the photo. And then there's my photo. And that is all for this part, I think. Yeah, there you could like get your outfit, but I'll do more tricks on that in the next video. That's all for the amusement park. I really like this little area. It's like so many cute like stuff you could do here. The animations on the rides are super cute, so I'll definitely rate this like a 10 out of 10. Anyways, that's all for this video. My favorite thing from each world is from OK Street. It's definitely the OK Street High School. And then on Omelet Islands, my favorite thing is the amusement park. So the next video I'll be doing is like more of these worlds, so I'll do the next two that are following of these worlds, which I think is like Vox Valley and something else, I think Lettuce Lands. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.